That is my best yet. That one probably get me hired at Mako. So there's almost no orange peel. The blemishes were already there, as well as like the overspray on the trim. That was from my last time painting. I masked it off way better this time. So I know y'all are gonna ask, what's the trick? The trick is having the paint gun set up with the right PSI, spraying it the right distance away from the panel, and moving your hand the right speed. And unfortunately, I can't say, oh yeah, you should absolutely hold it this far away and move at this speed or whatever. It's just, you kind of got to get a feel for it, to be honest. I mean, I've painted and painted and painted. Like, I redid the hood again. And the roof, this is the second paint job. The trunk is going to get a third one because I redid it, and then where you see the primer, it just bubbled up. So I'm thinking the primer is not drying properly, even though I let it overnight, and then the fumes try to get out and it just bubbles up. Otherwise, the trunk had come out pretty decently. But here's some bad news. Amazon does not have the championship white paint that I've been using on here. It goes right out of the spray gun, and it almost is a match for the performance white. So I don't know, I may have to rattle can the trunk because they're out. And it doesn't even say like, oh, it'll be back in a week or a month or whatever. So, but anyway, there it is. My guess is about 6 inches away from the panel and move about that speed. And I have mine set to about 30 psi for my paint gun. But again, everybody's different. You have a different gun, it's going to need a different setting. Your temperature, you know, in here it was about 58. And I went ahead and used the medium activator instead of the slow. Did not get the orange peel that I was getting using the medium when it was warmer. So I'm going to shoot for about 65 degrees as my cutoff point to use the slow. And I don't know, maybe they make an extra slow. If they do, probably when it's hot, that's what I'll use if I can find it. But I haven't seen anything slower than slow. And obviously they have fast, which here in Texas I don't think we would ever need. Anyway, there she is, looking the best that she has since I've owned this car.